What's up, Algebra 2? Here we are with a little video to help you with Advanced Graphing Worksheet number 3. We're going to look at the second one here, negative cosine of x plus pi over 2 minus 2. Okay, and hopefully this one will work with this up top here. With the first problem, you've already got some tick marks labeled. Go ahead and make sure we fill all of those in and use them all up. So here we are. Amplitude is always positive, so it's going to be actually positive 1, even though we see the negative sign there. Period, no period adjuster. So the standard period for cosine is 2 pi. Okay, cosine and sine, we got 4 important numbers, so when we divide by 4, we're going to be doing pi over 2 for our tick marks. Phase shift, horizontal shift, plus pi over 2 is left or backwards pi over 2. And our vertical shift is down 2. Okay, I think we got enough. So vertical shift down 2, negative 1, negative 2. There's our new midline. And then we have period, 2 pi divided by 4. We're counting by pi over 2s. We'll go backwards a little bit. Okay. And we have a negative multiplier. So here's what we're thinking. Okay, we're down 2. This is the new midline. Our amplitude is going to be 1. Okay, so it should be, normally cosine is going to start up 1. We're going to start down 1 because of the negative. And we're back pi over 2, so this is where we're starting at, on the bottom. Okay, and then we're on the way up. So on the midline, above the midline, midline below, midline above, midline. And if we reverse it, we'll be back on the midline over here. Okay, then we're going to try to smooth that out. Ooh, pretty good one. Okay, domain for sine and cosine should be all real numbers. And our range, we're bouncing back and forth between negative 1 and negative 3. Alright, and so for the one above it, you're going to be filling in those tick marks there. This one, you're kind of making your own tick marks. Okay, we got a tangent and another cosine one. Okay, the back side just gives you a big space, and I want to see the tick marks at least here. We need to be showing from negative pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2. Okay, whatever we're going to go by, and then fill that in. And then here's a graph, and you have to come up with it. So let me just give you an idea here. Let's do the tangent one together. Let's do the tangent one together on the back. Okay, we're going to be graphing it from negative pi to pi. And I didn't give us all the stuff over here. Okay, amplitude is technically going to be NA. Also, technically, we're going to be using that 3. Okay. Then we have period. Normal period is pi, but we have a times 2, so we're going to divide it by 2. Okay, pi over 2. PSHS, phase shift, horizontal shift, we are pi over 4 to the left. And our VS is down 1. Okay, so VS, we're down 1. There's our new midline. Period is pi over 2. Tangent has two things. You're either an asymptote or a 0. So I divide that by 2 again. I'm counting by pi over 4s. So I need to have pi over 4, negative pi over 4. Negative 2 pi over 4, that'd be negative pi over 2. Negative 3 pi over 4. And negative pi. Okay, then we'll have positive pi over 4. Positive pi over 2. 3 pi over 2. And pi. Alright, we are starting pi over 4 to the left. Pi over pi, Mr. Handke? Pi over 4 to the left. Okay, we're going to have, well, not a 0, but we're on the midline. Okay, and then we'll have an asymptote, and a 0, and an asymptote, 0, asymptote. Other side, asymptote, 0, asymptote. Okay, now to fill these in, halfway in between, we should be up 3, 1, 2, 3, and halfway in between, we should be down 3 from our midline here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, halfway between 0 and pi over 4 is going to be negative pi over 8. 2 pi over 8 is going to be negative 3 pi over 8. And then we'll at least do this. We'll start challenging ourselves here some more. Let's at least do it on this one too. Okay, pi over 8, and then positive 3 pi over 8. Over, up, 1, 2, 3, over and down, 1, 2, 3. Alright, another one we have of this is going to be, well, let's do our domain, and range is all real numbers. Domain, where's your first asymptote at? Whatever one you want to call it. Probably 0, let's just roll with 0. 0 plus, and it should be our period, pi over 2. Okay, plus pi over 2k. X is not equal to 0 plus pi over 2k. I don't want to do too much of them for you here. I think we had 7 problems. I got 2 done for you. So just whatever it has here, make sure we fill all of that in. I tried to make them so that it should work with the period and the counting numbers. If I did not, I apologize, but this would have been the trickiest one probably. Okay, multiple correct answers down here. Do your best. Like I said, the tick marks are already given on this one. Fill all those in. Use them all up. We did that one. Tangent one here. And you can just do like 1 or 2 of them. And then a good cosine one here with a lot going on. Be careful. Notice that these are going by 2s. 2s. Alright. Thanks for watching. Good luck.